şu an gelmiş olması lazım. Çünkü şu anda direkt ayarladım yani. Anlamıyorum acaba. Ses. Sesim gelmiş olması lazım ya. Direkt ayarladım yani bu sefer. Çıkış değil, direkt şeyi ayarladım. Şu an sesim var mı? Ha, sesim gelmeye başlamış, tamam. Tamam da sesim gelmeye başlamış. Abi sesim geliyor olması lazım artık. Baktım, dinledim, geldi. Benim saçım. Benim şu saç daha mantıklı bana ya. Şu anda ses şimdi geliyor değil mi? Aynen. Şey ya, OBS'te default'ta ya, kul taktığım için kolay dönüyor. Onu headset'e çevirdim. Oldu. Nasıl yapacağım ya? Bu saç bana daha çok uygun. Color da... Böyle yapalım. Ne? Yarı izi mi? Dur bakayım bir. Uy, şu güzelmiş lan. Dur bakayım bir. Ne? Solda böyle bir şey. Valla şöyle bir yapalım. Hadi şöyle bir şey yapalım. Gözde ne yapıyoruz? Bu ne? Kaş. Abi şöyle olsa ya. Aha.
That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I am indeed a student. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Onu ayarlarız abi ya. Şu oyuna girelim de be. Onun ayarını yaparız. Şimdi buradan ayarlayamıyorum sesi. Onun sesini ayarlarım ben şimdi. Ne yapalım ismi? İsmi hiç karar veremedim ha. Bu ne? Witch Wizard. Ha. Cadı ya da büyücü olursun. Büyücü olacağım. Ha, ne yapsak ki ya? Ya. Harry Potter yapalım. Klasik. Harry Potter.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
Professor
you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
3.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do need to... Hang on!
İdam şeyi.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Canımız biraz acıdı tabii.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Potion gösteriyor. Bir tane verdi. Oh, yarası
What happened?
What
Oh, George.
Nasıl olur böyle bir şey?
I can't believe he...
Zavallı George.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
Neredeyiz?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Kalk bakayım oğlum. Aferin oğluma benim.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Hadi bize kontrol versin. Hoppa çok güzel kontrol verdi. Aha bir şey var sen şey.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of...
Ayarlayayım. Papparambam. Dur. Sesi şimdi ayarlayacağım. Bu ne? Efekt kaliteleri falan niye medium bunun peki? Hike yapayım sandım. Kasacağını sanmıyorum. Ses ayarlayayım. Bölümde getir şunu. Ben gitsem yeter herhalde diye düşünüyorum. Diyalog volüm. Şu an nasıl abi? Sesi.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Nasıl?
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Yeah.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Artık açıldı. Gidiyor.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Cam. Aynen söyle bana. Profesör? Bu nedir?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
Varmış.
I don't see anything.
Ben bir şey görmedim.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey
Biz
container.
herhalde insanların görmediği şey yani herkesin görmediği şey.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
are we?
I don't believe it.
Hiçbir fikrim yok. Burada Cerberus görüyor lan. Görüyor bir şey.
Hello?
Hello. Ha, şey mi lan bu? Cüce mi? Hello. Hello. Excuse me diye bağlatıyor şimdi. Ha? Ya sözde bir de bunlara paramızı emanet ediyoruz ya. Bunlara
It can't be.
Çok.
Just a moment.
Gelecek bir...
Ooh. Anything here?
Ha geldi.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding
Bank.
Bank.
Yani.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Vault number'ımız...
Precisely.
Kesinlikle.
The key?
Anahtar.
Your
Hocam.
wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Uy, hadi gidelim. Takip edelim.
Stay close.
Oğlum buranın içinde gezdirecek mi lan? Güzel ya. Türkçe bankası. Dünyanın
After
en
you.
Oranın en güvenilir bankası. İyidir bu banka.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Hortkuluğu falan var burada.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
World number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Ya oğlum buranın içinde gezmek...
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Aç bakalım kasayı. Geç geç geç. Bok çıkmasa bari.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Yardım için sağ ol. Görüşürüz.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Bunlar güzel bak. Bu ayrıntılar güzel. Revelio yapacağız şimdi. Kes Revelio.
Revelio.
Ha böyle yaptım. Revelio.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Aa, bu Revelio bunlar. Burada kapı var.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Olay iyi. Ben bir kere öğrenirken yapıyorsun ben bunu.
Lumos!
Lumos. Aha. Lumos 4 hocam sen.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Ama yapamıyoruz yani biz. Yapabildik iyi. Aa yuvarlandı.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio!
Revel. Revel diyor.
Lumos! What happened?
Aha oğlum.
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio!
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
Revel diyor.
It is.
Gizli bir şeyler
The
ortaya
reflection's still
çıkartıyor.
there,
Anlamış olduk.
but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Aa. Umut öğrencisinde. Hop, öğrendik. Namaz ne yapıyoruz? Hani yukarı şey tuşuna bastıracak. R2... Ha bak R2'ye basılı tutup böyle yapacağız zaten.
Lumos!
Well done.
Değil mi az?
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Güzel, çok değişmiş. Oy, Hogwarts şeyleri değil mi? Bunlar Hogwarts şeyinde de vardı sanırım.
Look out!
Protego!
Ne oluyor?
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Duyuyoruz ha.
Deposo! Confringo! Protego! Levioso! Expulso! Stay close!
Lan. Hocam. Hocam.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Nereye
Where
gittiniz
am I
hocam? Nereye
supposed to
gittiniz?
go? What's happening? Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Ben buraya gidiyorum hocam. Aa, bu arkada da var. Hocam kalk. Uyanma vakti hadi.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Şey yapma. Sırayla yapacağız bunları da. Şimdi. Bu buraya gidiyor. Nereye gidiyor?
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Lan üçünün de... Aha burada. Buldum. Üçünün de ortak isim yerinde buluşacağız.
Protego!
Ne diyor? Stunlıyorsun diyor. Tamam dur diye. Doğru zamanda stunlar.
Protego! Protego! Stupid!
Ha şöyle. Evet. Nasıl?
Protego! Stupefy!
Stupid.
Lumos.
Hocam. Ya buralara getirdiniz beni. Yani var ya. Allah kahretmesin sizi ya. Professor.
Protego!
Ah profesör.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know,
Neresi?
but I found this floating above that
Ama böyle bir
basin.
iksir buldum. Crazy.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
İçine mi açacağız? Onu mu göreceğiz? Şey değil mi ya gözleri şeylerinden? Onu göreceğiz aynen şeyini göreceğiz. Dumbledore'un
Follow
rüya
my
şeyi
lead.
bu. Kafayı şimdi daldıracağız. Kafayı daldırınca bir şey göreceğiz. Bu şey ana şeydi. Dumbledore'un ana muydu? Böyle bir şey. Onu görebiliyordu bak. Ha, Hogwarts'ın yapılışı mı lan burası yoksa ha, buranın yapılışı ya.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Cüceler geliyor.
Who were they?
I don't
Aa,
know.
cüceler geliyor.
But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that
Ya,
the instructions to
konuşacağım.
Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
Neredeyiz biz?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well,
Nerede kalmıştık?
perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Belki biz... Bunlar kalesinden daha. Aman askerler, aman askerlerle böyle söylüyor. Kaçak Cruiser, kaçak. Bunları kapıştırın, kaç. Cruiser.
I know a way out.
Hogwartsa!
da geliyordu ha.
Are you all right?
İyi misin sen? İyiyim
Fine,
hocam.
sir.
Sağ olasın. Eyvallah.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Sadece mikrofonun sesi yüksek kalsın. Masa sesleri kısacağım. Daha iyi olacak gibi duruyor bence. Dım dım dım dım dım dım dım dım. Aynen bayağı yüksek. Onu bir ayarladım şimdi. Bakalım dur. Onu ayarlayacağız ya. Onu ayarlayalım şimdi. Ayarlayacağım ben şimdi. Böyle bir... Şu anda nasıl abi? OBS'ten ayarladım bu sesi.
Oh, good.
Hala yüksekse OBS'ten biraz daha kısacağım sesi.
I'm no expert, but that seems more
İyi.
appropriate.
Ha iyi değil mi şu anda?
Now,
OBS'ten ayarladım ya bu sefer. Oyun içinden ayarlanmıyor çünkü. OBS'ten daha rahat oldu. Direkt hepsini böyle bir arada
you need to
kıstı.
know what happened to George and be warned of
Oyunun
Randolph.
sesini bir tık
For
arttır.
the moment, I ask that you
Şeyden mi?
keep
Oyun
what
içinden mi
happened
arttırayım
this
yoksa
evening
OBS'ten mi
between
yana?
you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Hadi seremoniye hazırlanalım. Tamam dur. OBS'ten ayarttıralım bir tık. Böyle şuraları çıkarsak. Şu an nasıl? Bir tık daha arttırdım. Biraz daha arttırabilirim.
Phineas, Nigelus.
Amanın tövbe
Black.
estağfurullah. FPS düştü lan. Hocam.
Prepare
Sakin.
yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
İyi değil mi şu anda?
The
Tamam.
sorting ceremony is over.
There were
Anlık vay o FPS ne düştü be?
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I
Professor
cannot type
Black.
this Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Bizim müdür bu.
If you're lucky,
Müdür
we
reis bu.
might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Hocam eyvallah beni aha. Selamünaleyküm arkadaşlar. Benim bir sınıfım belli olsun. Hocam ama hocam bu kalabalıklarda şey olacaksa ben bunu
Professor
düşüreyim ya.
Weasley, we've one more to be
Anlaşıldı.
sorted.
Yüksek ayarlarda oynayamayacağım herhalde. O şeyi biraz sıkıntı.
Welcome. You're just in time.
Aha seçmen şapka. Abi hangi okulu seçeyim? Benim aklımda bir okul var da bakalım sen ne diyeceksin. Nereyi versek sana acaba? Ben diyor.
yes.
Yeah.
A bit older than the others, aren't you?
You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
Yayın kasıyor. Aynen şu anda kasıyor mu?
Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning
Şu an
all I
kasıyor mu?
can at Hogwarts.
O anlık bazı yerlerde FPS düşüşü oluyor. Bende de oluyor onlar.
Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student.
O anlık bazı yerde düşüyor, o yüzden daha FPS'te oynamak için normalde düşüreceğim ayarları.
Outside the classroom as well.
Hard şey değil mi ya? Yüksek ayarlardayım ya, yüksek ayarlarda biraz sıkıntılı galiba bunun şeyi, optimizasyonu. Benim bilgisayarda kasıyorsa...
A certain sense of...
Nereye versek sana diyor.
What is it?
Şu anda şapka değil aynen. Aha. Oo. Ne diyor? O buradan mı seç? Böyle mi seçeceğiz? Ne diyor? Ambition. Bunlar ne demek ya? PC valla şu an o kadar daha sıcak değil ya. Dur ne diyor? Ambition, Loyalty, Curiosity. Evet abi sende İngilizce vardır. Bunlar ne demek ya? Benim İngilizce kısıtlı. Bunlar hepsi şey bunlar, zamir bunlar. Daring, cesur. Tamam bu kesin şeydir. Merak. Tamam. Loyalty, sadık. Şerefsizlik varsa onu seçeceğim. Merak, tutku. Ben bir tutku seçelim hadi.
Ambition?
Cesur şeydir kesin ya. Gryffindor'a yönlendirir cesur. Ben Gryffindor olmak istemiyorum.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Aa Slytherin. Belki de seni Slytherin'e vermeliyiz. Vallahi benim de aklımdaki buydu zaten. Slytherin olduk. Ben şerefsiz olmak istiyorum abi.
You belong in
Bak
Slytherin.
baba burada gene kasıyor. Bak gene kasıyor şu anda. Şu an deli gibi kasıyor bir dakika. Aha artık Slytherin olarak koyandı. Çok güzel. Yeah. Artık bir Slytheriniz. Şerefsiz olma vakti.
And one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to
Oğlum bu
their
Profesör
common?
Weasley bizim
I shall
lan.
see to it, sir.
Profesör Weasley oğlum bu Ron'un anası mı?
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
Ron Weasley bu şey Weasley ailesinden. Anneannesi falan mı lan şeyin?
It is my distinct
Ron'un.
honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Ya anası olacak kadar şey önceki çağlardayız. Anası olamaz bu. Anneannesi ya da anneannesi falan şey babaannesi falan herhalde.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may
Ya
be a bit of a
büyük
challenge,
anası falan ya da.
but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin
Aha.
common room.
Slytherin bak.
In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration. Şey bok. Abi,
Very well.
abi bu var ya bu Slytherin sırf bu yüzden bile şey yaparım.
Aspiration.
Kapı açılması çok havalı. Slytherin'i sırf bu yüzden istiyordum. Kapının açılması çok havalı Slytherin'in. Diğerlerinde böyle bir şey yok. O kadar havalı değil. Bir de şeyde Ravenclaw'da bir havalı, böyle bir kanat manat çırpıyor kuş ama onun da sınıfı kötü.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
Evet.
Sleep well.
İlk gecenin keyfini çıkart diyor. Eyvallah. Abi Gryffindor'da benim bildiğim çerçeveden giriyorsun. Bir tane şişko kadın vardı. Oradan giriyorsun. Hufflepuff'ta bir mahzen gibi bir şey var. Ya, ikide avatarım kasıyor.
Better head to the common room.
Dur bakalım. Niye kasıyor olabilir? Vallahi bilmiyorum ki abi onun neden kastığını. Kassın abi ya, oyun kasmadığı sürece sıkıntı yok, o kadar. Oyunu şimdi zaten birazcık daha düşüreceğim ayarlarını. Şu an oyun içinde iyi de aralarda da kasmasın ya. Onu ayarlayacağım ben şimdi. Bunları ben bir normal ayara çekeyim. Medium yapayım ben şunlara. Ha dur. Tamam, hepsini medium yaptım zaten. Tamamdır. Hepsini satacağım. Şöyle Hufflepuff mahzenden geçiyordun. Mahzenden giriyorsun. Bir böyle içki fıçıları falan var, oradan geçiyorsun. Slytherin'in gördüğün gibi yılandan. Gryffindor oğlum. Gryffindor işte böyle bir resimden. Ravenclaw'da böyle bir merdiven gibi bir şey var, böyle her yer bembeyaz. Kuş var orada, böyle bir tane kuş kanatlarını mı ne açıyordu, öyle bir şey, oradan geçiyorsun. Burası bizim yatak mı? Yatakhanemiz.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Evet. Selamünaleyküm arkadaşlar.
Protego.
Böyle dünya çocuğuyuz. Evet. Sebastian.
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
You're the new fifth
Sen
year.
yeni 5. sınıfsın.
I'm Sebastian Sallow.
Welcome
to Slytherin.
Eyvallah abim.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
Hiç
He
kimse
was a
sana
friend
şey
of
yapmaz değil
Professor
mi diyor.
Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Daha çok konuşalım.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up.
Büyük
Has a
kitaba.
few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Eyvallah. Eyvallah bro. Oğlum şunu yere...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oha oğlum, oha. Bazı yerlerde şey ya.
Not going to move there,
Bence.
are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
İnsan bazı yerlerde bence optimizasyon
Told you.
sıkıntısı var. Bir de bir yayın falan da açıyor mu şu anda?
You should have listened to me. I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged
yes,
in with
that's
Professor Fig last night.
Yeah.
Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Ya ben daha sonra emin oldum. Ve şu eleman var. Selamun aleyküm.
I think I heard one.
Oğlum o çok iyiymiş lan. Oğlum denizin altındayız ya. Şurada balıklar var.
Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room,
O bu
I'm
çocuğu hiç
guessing you're
gözüm
the new
tutmadı.
fifth year.
Tam bir
I'm
şerefsize
Ominous.
benziyor.
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable
Peki niye
arrival.
boşa bakıyor bu? Hocam ben buradayım ha.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Profesör Weasley bizi bekliyormuş. Ya çok iyi ya. Şunun şeyini baksana. Sonra. Şu dışarısı çok iyi bu arada. Oğlum bu ne lan? Dur. Ya zaten yukarıda. Neyse. Top.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs
Bu
at the
bizim
end
bölüm
of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Geliyor ar. Kitabımız geldi. Oo. Evet.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master
5
all
yıllık bilgi varmış bunun
expected
içinde.
of a 5th year.
5 yılı tamamlamamız gerektiği
You
için.
would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Teslim olacakmışım. Bu ne? Boss chest ha.
I
Bakalım bir daha.
certainly would have appreciated
şöyle.
something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Bu ejderhayı ne yapacağız lan? Collect the goods.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ha böyle Rebellion. Rebellion. Ne diyor? Shelby satıyor. Ha, böyle gizli şeyleri bulmak için Rebellion yapmamız lazım zaten de. Open field. Ne oldu? Buraya bir tane girdik. Buradan bir şey... Ha, bir tane şey bulduk, anladım. Tamam. Bir dakika, başka bir şeyler de var orada. Ne var? Level'ım var, map var, quest'lerim var, inventory, gear'ım var. Mesela gear'ımda falan ne var? Handwear falan yok değil mi benim? Varmış da bir tane eldiven galiba. Aynen, eldiven giyik. Bakayım, gözlük mü var burada, ne var? Ha, gözlük var değil mi? Yok, gözlük giymeyeceğim. Şapka ne var? Yok. Yok. Takmayacağım şapka falan ya. Bu ne ya? Bakayım başka ne var? Neckwear'a bak, atkı takarım ama atkı varsa. Bakayım. Atkı var. Güzel. Ama bunun renklisi olsa güzel olurdu yani, şey direkt. Bakayım bu ne? Ha, bunu... Yok, çup olsun ya. Çup güzel oluyor. Bu ne? İşlikte geziyor. Tamam, bu da böyle. Envanteride bir şey var mı? Yok, zaten envanteride bir şey şu anda. Collection'da ne var? Buraya bir tane bir şey gelmiş. Bu ne? Ha, şey, tamam, daha demin çektiğim şey şimdi. Bu ne? Bir de collectible diye bir şey var. Bunda... tamam. Hocam zaten onu biz halletmiştik. İşte quest diyor. Welcome to Hogwarts. Evet hocam, biliyoruz. Devam.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Şey mi bu? Ha, yeni büyüler öğreniyorsun aynen. Mesela bu neymiş? Dur falan falan. Bak bunlar şunlar yasaklı büyü bitmeli değil mi? Aynen. Bunlar ızdırap çektiriyorsun. Zaten bu şey direkt yani bu ne? Bu da birbirine düşürüyorsun. Bak şu yeşiller yasak büyüler galiba. İşte bunlara göre değişiyor işte. Şuraya koyacağız onlara.
That, inside and
Öğreneceğiz.
outside of the castle.
Uy, bizim kapı. Bizim oda. Hocam ilk dersimiz ne, Allah razı olsun. Güzel bir şeyler öğretin hocam bize, bana.
Good timing.
Good timing.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ne diyor? Ha, fast travel point'ler bunlar, tamam. Map'i direkt böyle de açabiliyorsun zaten de. Anladım, bunlar fast travel. Buralarda fast travel point'ler var. Tamamdır. Tamam. Böyle fast travel yapabiliyorsun. Festival'da öyle bir şey getirmişler. Aralarda bayrak açmak gerekiyor demek ki festival için.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Eyvallah.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle.
Hocam derslikler nerede?
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense
Yalnız
Against
daha
the
böyle
Dark
şey
Arts
dostça. Baksana
classes.
Slytherinler, Gryffindorlar
And
falan
I'd
bayağı
like to
dostça
be sure
konuşup
you get
muhabbet
to
ediyorlar.
Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining
Profesör Ronan
wizard
öğretecek
and
şunlara.
a talented teacher.
Dark Arts nasıl öğreneceğiz?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the
Dark
Dark
Arts
Arts, as the name
diyormuş.
implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Hadi güzel bir öğrenci.
A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor
Hackett
in charge of our students' education.
Professor Hackett diye birisi öğretecekmiş.
You
Hogsmeade.
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened
basit
after
büyüleri
that
Professor
awful dragon
Dick.
attack.
Professor
My
Hick'ten
suspicion is that
öğrenebiliriz.
there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Eyvallah.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Evet hocam. Taktı Professor Fig diyor evet. Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Evet. Efendim?
Burada mı gideceksin, yemeğe geliyor mu? Gel bence, hani yarın gidecek.
Tamam gelirim. Hazır mı? Tamam geliyorum. Koy sen, geliyorum ben şimdi.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Aynen, bir yemeğe geleceğim. Durdurayım. Ne oluyoruz? Bildirim geldi. Ha, quest. Tamam. Bir yemeğe gidip geleceğim abi ya. Burada bir şey yapacağım. Yayın devam etsin, aksın. Böyle şunu alt tab yapayım hatta. Masaüstü sesini kapatayım. Masaüstü sesini kapatmaya gerek yok. Şeyi kapatsak yeter. Mikrofonu kapatacağım. Oyunumuza kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Ha böyle şey. Böyle şey yolunu bulabiliyorsun aynen. Ne bu? Ha şey mi? Festival
Off on
açtım.
another adventure, are we?
Şunu yapalım. Şunu yapalım hadi. Bir de şunu yapalım ya. Yok işaretledim yapacağım ya. İyi lan. Yok lan quest'e başladım. Ders.
Is that all you've got?
Sebastian Salom.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Şu
It
şehir
was a
açısında
token
kendimi
from the
güzel
great
güzel asalar,
poacher raid of 1878.
süpürgeler alayım.
No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Aha Levioso
A
öğreneceğiz.
levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Aynen Levioso öğreneceğiz bakalım dur. Hop öğrendik. Leviosa.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise... Good. Now, the basic cast.
Ha, o nokta böyle vur. Anladım. Kaldır, vur.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
İkiniz başlayın diyor.
Take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using
Oy.
Levioso, basic cast.
Come on.
And Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego!
All of my students with a step.
Levioso!
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Yeah! Aşağı attım lan.
Not bad for a beginner.
Not bad.
You give as good as you get.
Nasıl sakatladım ama var ya.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, But battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
Diğer derse gidiyoruz galiba. Burada. Buradan daha yukarı çıkacağız galiba. Bu aşağıda mı ya bu yer? Ay. Ah, şu resimlere bakar mısın? Ne yapacağım bak bu silver. Burada şey var, dur şurada bir tane festival var, buraya açalım. Aha! Oh. Eyvallah hocam. Bak şey heykeller falan hareket oğlum çok iyi ya. Buradan aşağı ineceğiz. Yok yukarı çıkacağız. Kaç kat yukarı çıktık ya.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Yok quest açalım. Şimdi bu bir sonraki ders galiba. Aynen. Sonra ders alıyoruz bu.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Ah, Gryffindor.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm. Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ah. Şey öğrendim. Geri alacağım. Akio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
sende potansiyel var.
Potential is nothing without
Potansiyel
practice.
görüyormuş bende.
Keep at it.
Potansiyel çalışmadan ortaya çıkmaz falan bir şeyler.
Very good,
Bir şeyler
everyone.
öyle.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Şimdi geri mi çekeceğiz? Ha, bu külleri elimize geldiğince yakına çekmeye çalışacağız galiba.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. That's it!
Yes, 50.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Splendid! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. Well, there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Ha, ben mavileri kontrol etmem lazım. Önce sıra sıra yapacağız yoksa...
Misha. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Hayır, o değil.
That's it. Let us see this.
50 mi yaptı lan? 50 yaptı. Vallahi 50 yaptı ha. Dur.
Yes.
Yes. Come on, hadi bakalım.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
Ne getirdi? Yaptı değil mi? Benim bunu 50 yapmam lazım. Sonra.
Accio.
Hayır. 20 puan. Puan daha geldi. Şunu 30'dan 50'ye yaptığım için 20 puan daha geldi ama kaybettim.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ha bir daha.
I think we are well past
Güzel
interesting
engel var.
at this point.
I'll say.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! There we go.
Accio.
Splendid!
Yenmem lazım ya.
Be sharp.
Hadi beni bir vursa ya.
Yes!
Rally yapacağım şimdi size. Hadi biraz daha mı? Ah, biraz daha çeksem olacaktı ya.
Brilliant! Watch this.
Beni bir daha vursana.
That is how it's done.
Son 30 yap diyor.
Accio.
Hadi. Hayır.
Not to worry.
Risk almaya çalışkan oluyor ya bunlar. Say onayı kazandı. Kapıya.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Abi olmuyor işte çok şey yapınca bu sefer senin toplar da gidiyor.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Ses niye gitti? Ses gitti. Oğlum burada niye gidiyor lan? Ne bileyim ben.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Valla. Hadi görüşürüz. Professor. Hadi görüşürüz profesör.
Hello there.
Hello
You're a new
there.
student, aren't you?
Revelio. Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
Ne bakıyorsun lan
My brother
arkadaki?
William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ha, yan görev gibi bir şey aldık. Şimdi bir sonraki görev şurası. World map. Ne acaba?
Revelio.
Böyle gidelim bakalım. Ya, var ya, okulun en böyle skin sonic yerine yapmışlar hocam sizin dersi ama gitmiyor. Burada bir tane daha şey var, bir dakika. Şurayı da açalım hemen de. Dur. Açmak istiyorum. Burada mıydı? Burada değil. Nerede la bu? Bundan mı aşağısındaki bu? Dırıdırıp tıp tıp. Dırırım. Şunu al. Hayır da bak.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Double. İyiymiş orası. Aa, kedi. köpekteniz de bu kedi inşallah bir hocaya dönmez. Dur bakalım, buna da bacon diyelim. Bu da hatta son görev olsun yani. Bu görevi de yapalım, ondan sonra yavaş yavaş.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing. Perhaps you could help.
Makine bak, koptu.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I am
I'm
ready
eager
to go.
to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Professor Weasley. Quest completed.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Levioso.
I reckon Sebastian did not expect such a sound defeat in defense against the dark arts.
Alayım ben onu.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Ne gidiyor bu? Buradan hafifledi, onu ben anlamaya çalışıyorum.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Buraya gidiyor, burada bir şey yapacağız da. Aha. Lan. Oğlum. Konu niye bu kadar sıkıntı çıkarttı ya? Bunun kıyafet parçasına dur. Alacağım. Gel buraya. Dur.
Accio. Got it.
Bu da tamam. Ben de şu yukarıda var.
Levioso. Accio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Sen kimsin lan? Allah'ın veledi.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Tam da.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Oğlum niye? Çabuk çabuk. Çok garip.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my
Buraya gidiyor, böyle
gobstones,
geliyor.
do come and see me again.
Teması var arada
I'll be
ya.
back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Dur.
Accio.
Al gel bakalım sen buraya.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for
Oh, sir.
Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oğlum dur. Bir büyü öğretecek bana. Repero öğrendim artık. Artık tamir edebileceğim.
Very
Mesela
good.
bak şunu tamir edeceğim
If you
şimdi.
would like to practice mending something, have a
Reparo.
go with that
Reparo.
statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly
Artık
symbolized
böyle tamir edebileceğim.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it was accurate.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.